Welcome back. We got everybody's favorite section, and that is real or spam. You already know what the deal is. Who wants to go ahead and kick it off?
I did it last time. I did it last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Alright, so y'all gotta be catching on, but pretty much Amani's gonna bring up a couple topics. These are gonna be real, as in it's true, you agree with it 100%, or false, or spam, excuse me. It's false, BS, not true, garbage,
invalid.
However it is that you want to describe it. So let's go ahead and get it started.
All right, so up first, real or spam? Carmelo career is OV. It's over.
Can I kick it?
Go ahead, bro.
That's real, bro.
Yeah.
If the Clippers won't take you, call it a day. It's over.
That's
over.
That's real as hell. That's real as hell.
Clippers have Lou Williams.
Yeah.
Tobias Harris.
Bro.
No one else. Lakers won't take you. LeBron takes anybody. Just Tyson Chandler doesn't want
LeBron is your homie. But the thing is, even if Melo went to LA, he wouldn't even fit in.
Nah.
They already got their squad. They don't need him.
So what do you think Melo's problem is?
Melo's problem is
he can't get out of himself.
Yeah. I think it's a pride issue with him. Because, when he was in New York, you had the money, you had the team, but you just wasn't working, bro. You wasn't in the gym hard like Bron. You wasn't in the gym hard like James Harden,
out of shape.
KD, all these other guys. It's really, yo, I want to be a winner. Melo was just yo, I'm just all about the bread. You got your bread, now your career's coming to an end, bro. And you played, what? It hasn't even been 10 games, bro. 10 games. And you playing with your homie, CP.
And you think about it, this is came in the league with Wade, Bron, kind of around Kobe era. And when you think about Wade, the heat is his. For a long ass time, you're going to think about Dwayne Wade as having that team.
Forever.
Carmelo doesn't have a team for real. It should have been the Knicks, the Mecca of basketball.
It should have been the Nuggets.
Yeah, it should have been the Nuggets. Should have been Nuggets.
And it's
he had Allen Iverson too on that team.
Yeah, and the thing is, he left Denver for that bread in New York. In that first couple of years in New York, it was him and Amari, and it was
they was cool, bro.
J.R. Smith won 6th Man of the Year one of the years he was there as well, cool. And they was yo, Nick basketball is back, but
as soon as they said that he got out of shape,
and he scored 60 one of them years too
in the Garden, crazy. So it's sad, but it makes sense though. If he wasn't really in shape, he really wasn't progressing as a player, and he doesn't accept a role player position, bro. What can you do? What can I do as a coach and be yo, bro, I need you to do this. Yeah. Just this.
So if you could pick a team in the league right now where you see Carmelo fitting, what would that team be?
Fitting?
Getting in where he fits in. Which means 40 shots a game.
I think he can be used as a lethal shooter. He could be. If he wanted to be.
But that's not him.
Because he's supposed to be on the Thunder, you're right. And he wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. You've played on literally two of the best teams that you've played in your career with two of the best players that you've ever had as teammates. Yeah. And Russell Westbrook and Paul George. Then you got shipped over to James Harden and CP, who is your boy. And the Rockets, if we keep in the stack, they had CP last year. They'd have probably been the defending champs because they was going to win. Yeah. But I don't know. Some dudes can't. Some dudes can't get out of themselves, man. That is what it is.
It's sad because we are losing. You think he'll last the rest? He's done this season? Make it to Christmas or what?
Some team will pick him up. Some team will pick him up. Some team will give him a chance.
I think the Nuggets.
But the thing is, that's why I told him. I said he could go to Hawks, but remember he got traded from OKC to Hawks, and the Hawks buying him out.
They don't want him.
So
I think the Nuggets give him a farewell tour this year.
The only team that I can think of possibly that might give him a chance would either be the Magic.
Why was I just about to say the Magic?
They have nobody, or the Hornets, bro.
He's not gonna go small market, bro.
He has no choice. It's not about what he wants. If you want to keep playing ball in the NBA, you're gonna have to take what you can get. And
I can't see him shrinking that low. I don't know. I think you're right as far as fit and where he could actually be, but
send him to Memphis.
Man. But Memphis.
Bucks.
Memphis.
No, he's not going to the Bucks.
He's not going to the Bucks. Giannis is the guy. Memphis. he wouldn't fit with how they play because they play rugged.
There's not. It doesn't. He's not gonna be the guy regardless of where he goes.
I'm just saying, but like Memphis wouldn't even want him. I'm talking about teams that would possibly want him.
The only reason also the Windy City Bulls. Send them there,
possibly. You said G League.
He's an old expiring contract,
bro.
I ain't talking about Chicago Bulls.
Yeah,
that's Windy City Bulls.
The Fort Wayne Fire Ants. Oh boy,
Terre Haute Lobsters. Shout out to my man Melo.
It's all good, Melo. You had a great career.
Farewell tour this year, bro.
Yeah. Up next, Real or Spam. Did Draymond Green deserve to be suspended without pay by his teammates?
I don't know if he should have gotten suspended. I don't think that we know the full story. I think that. But the thing is, with the Warriors, like, they've always had Draymond's back, and I don't even think that this was like trying to take a shot at Draymond. They were just trying to let him know, like, yo, Draymond, you was really in the wrong this time, and like, you need to really come to the fact and admit it. Yo, you was wrong. You went about it the right way.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, that's fine. In basketball, tempers flare sometimes, but in that specific situation, you didn't get a ball up. And it's not even to say that KD and Clay and all these other dudes are like jumping at his neck, but they was probably telling him some stuff he didn't want to hear. And then when you start bringing up stuff about KD's free agency, this shit, like, start calling him a bitch, like, that's just really just crossing the line, bro.
Yeah, that's out of line.
And I mean, I'm sure they probably squash it soon. Like, it's not gonna be a big deal or anything like that. But I think that's why they're just like, yo, just take a chill pill, just relax, don't even worry about playing the game, and we'll just reconvene from there.
Mm-hmm. And offline, Justin brought up the fact that it's really about the principle of, like, the timing. Like, that was a close game. You're obviously not the guy that's going to take that last shot. Ideally, there's 2 or 3 other wide open guys that you could have passed it to, and then you chose to, do what you did and get the ball was turned over. You lost the game, and then i.e. right now we're looking at, and you start a big rift between the best player on the team. So it's just like you're just kind of being a troublemaker, bro. And like for Steve Kerr, I understand if everybody else is upset too, and just saying like, bro, like let's just take a day off on it, like my man, so just let it go because you can tell he's hot headed.
Yeah. So it's real.
Oh yeah, definitely real. I think he deserved it.
I think I wouldn't say he deserved it, but I think that he needed it. That's how I would put it, because I think that it's a one game. They're playing the Hawks. They don't care. They're playing
Clippers, but it's just like
they're playing the Hawks.
Okay, he's getting suspended for the Hawks.
Yeah, it's in the Hawks.
They don't need
they don't care, bro.
Man,
they don't care.
It don't matter at all.
Yeah, exactly. And you've been in Golden State your whole career. You've played with Steph. You played with Clay. You and KD been on the same team past 2 seasons. Like, you know what it is, bro. This isn't nothing new, but I think that this could possibly lead to him leaving the Warriors.
So you think he was just like, you think KD just tried him and was just like, yo, like, why would you do that? And like, it just got to the point where he's like, yo, yeah, you're not even staying here next year type shit. Like, you're this, you're that. Is that okay? Because
KD, we all know how KD is. KD isn't one of them type guys that like come at anybody's neck. Like, KD is more of like a passive aggressive dude. Mm-hmm. And it's like, especially with Draymond, he's an alpha dog. Like, he's not gonna take shit from anybody. So KD probably just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, just pass me the ball. And KD probably is like, it wasn't that big of a deal. It's a tie game, like whatever, get past it, whatever. But Draymond probably wasn't feeling it and just started just saying stuff that he probably shouldn't have. So
it got to the point where Boogie was trying to calm him down.
Y'all think,
of all people.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this: y'all think he'll leave it? Y'all think he'll leave because of this? Amani, what you think? If you were Draymond,
if I was Draymond, I would. I'd have to look and see how long KD plans on staying, because this team drafted me, and if I want to, at the end of the day, if you're an NBA player, you want your jersey in the rafters. Mm-hmm. You want to retire for that team, just like Tim Duncan never left. So you always want to have that legacy, just like Manu Ginobili never left.
Kobe
never left. Dwayne Wade left, but then came right back. Mm-hmm. So every true player wants to have that legacy. So I would just have to see, like, yo, KD, like, how long do you plan on staying here? Because if you're here for the long run, I'm out of here, dude. Like, obviously they're not compatible. Like, they might have compatible moments, but KD takes shine away from the other players. Like, they had a system going when it was Steph, Clay,
big
Draymond.
three.
Yeah, they were cool. Everybody knew their role. But now you have Boogie. Now you have Kevin Durant. It's too much. Yeah. You literally have 5 All-Stars in the starting lineup. Everybody can't get the ball.
It's kind of growing pains,
Yeah, and Steph's gonna get the ball regardless. That's his team.
Yeah, that's his franchise. Period.
Yeah.
He's
Clay deserves
he's
the
the
ball
best thing that
next.
ever happened in
the
the franchise.
fact that he's considering leaving means that there's an issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've always been the Splash Bros, not the Splash Trio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not the Fab Five, none of that. Just the Splash Bros.
But I think Draymond's always kind of got his shine, but I don't know. I think that Draymond's really just trying to get as much money as he can this offseason. And not to say that he doesn't deserve it. A team will give it to him, but I just don't think he's going to get it from the Warriors. I think the Warriors' priority, of course, they already got Steph locked down. They want Clay and they want KD locked down. Even though that KD might leave, like he probably the highest probability of leaving, they're still going to try and make sure that he stays. They're going to try and do whatever they can to keep him.
Yeah.
Before they worry about Draymond.
Definitely. Yeah, I think he's last priority.
You see, to be determined.
Yeah.
Up next. So we had a few producers just drop albums. So we had JusPeace, we had Metro Boomin. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows he's been a little off the radar right now, but when DJ Khaled releases albums, they're always fire. Mm-hmm. So my next question is, real or spam, do producers make better albums than rap artists?
And by this you mean the production behind it? Like
no, I mean overall. So like all superheroes don't wear capes is better than Quavo's project. That's better than Takeoff's project. That's better
definitely
than
true.
Half the people that dropped this year.
I think it's different though, because when producers put together albums, they have to have other people come on their songs, you know what I'm saying? Because there's only so much that they can do. Like, even with DJ Khaled's always been known as, like, we the best. Like, he just like the stuff that he says, he's not getting on a verse and really gonna, you know what I'm saying, kill anything like that. But when it comes to just an artist by themselves, they have to take on more of that responsibility and role as far as not necessarily writing the songs, but actually going in the studio, like getting everything it is that they want out on the album and kind of having more of an input on their personal feel.
So you're saying spam?
I would say real, that producers usually have better albums, but it's because of the fact that
they have different artists.
Yeah.
I think I would say it's spam. I mean, just from the fact that I think producers are really good, obviously, audibly, so they know who would sound good on what beat. So then you can go out and be like, oh, I need Future, I need Drake, I need this one for that, whatever. So I think they're good at customizing an album to make it sound really good, but they're having flops. Like Zaytoven dropped the album, like it was his whole tape, Miss. Trash. I think Metro, he collabed with Big Sean. I mean, maybe 1-2 songs came off that, Miss. I mean, I think there's multiple times. And then in the past, like, shout out DJ Drama, like he's done a lot of takes where he's dropped stuff. Like
DJ Drama was hard though.
It was cool, yeah. But like you don't, I don't like rely on those songs. I don't really go back to them. So I think this Not All Heroes Wear Capes. That's probably one of the best ones. One of the best producer made albums I've heard in a long time, in my opinion.
That's actually a pretty good point. I mean, I would just say as far as producers' albums being better. I would say that's real only because it takes a certain type of genius to have just a wide array of sounds.
Yeah.
Because not all artists can rap on the same sound. So being able to have 20 songs and every beat is different. And then, I mean, they basically tell you how to get on these songs. Like, hey, you know, you would sound good from a minute 20 seconds on 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
No, that's
so to be able to orchestrate all that, I feel like it takes a different type of mindset. Whereas rappers, you already have the beat. The beat's laid out in front of you. The producers, they make the beat. You know what I'm saying? So then they just got to rap on it, recognize their cadence, and then go from there.
But I would just to say this kind of like backing up what Armani's saying, because like I really do feel what you're saying, JHask. But the thing is, like, when you think about it, the majority of the time there's gonna be way more artists that have more say so, and of course like the albums and stuff like that they put out. There's not really gonna be a ton of producers that are putting up just albums. But we're talking about like he gave an example. Metro Boomin's album was way better than probably a lot of the albums that have been released this year. And not to say that Drake and
I would say a lot. A couple recently, yeah. A lot of albums this year.
Yes,
come on,
bro.
Yes.
Yes.
You know how much music dropped this year? There's no way.
Name your top 5 albums this year.
I would say, I mean, Drake's in my top 5. I know Nipsey Hussle's in my top 5.
Yeah.
I know Cole could be in my top 5. I didn't like it that much, but it was cool. I think Kendrick dropped this year. Let me see.
He didn't, but that's cool.
He did. He dropped Damn this year.
Nah, Damn
That
was
was
last
last
year,
year.
2017.
We need the Jeopardy music playing right now.
Top of my head.
But, I mean-
J-Rock's album was dope. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, not
see-
here's what I don't think that's gonna. I think that that's dope.
but-
but I don't think it's gonna be a long lasting album.
no,
Because
no, he's
there's
not-
never been a DJ produced album that's won any type of award. That's never happened. So I mean, like, as a whole cohesive project, as an album of what it's meaning, I don't think that's true.
But-
I think they can drop a
but
lot of good singles on one tape under one name.
But I don't think
that is a good album.
I think that's kind of like what me and Armani are getting at. Not to say, of course, like it's gonna be anything that you listen to repeatedly, but it's just like when you think about like Metro Boomin's tape, for example, how many different poppin' artists he had on that album, like. Each single, everybody at least had like a say so or like a role. So like even Travis Scott was on the album about four times. But of course, Travis Scott's album is better. Of course, Travis Scott's album is going to be better. But we're just talking about as an overall project. You can actually listen through the entire tape without skipping through some songs because. If we're being real, there's a lot of albums that were put out this year, and it's like, yo, you might go back and listen like 2-3 songs off of it. Metro Boomin's tape, like. Next couple months, you'll probably, if people like play that in the car, you wouldn't be like, "Yo, skip this song's trash."
That's why I gave him his credit. That album is dope as hell for this year.
Yeah, he's just saying it's just not top 5 material for the year.
I was saying as general of produced albums, like producer made albums in general, do not do better than regular albums. That's all I'm saying.
I would agree.
But I'd say that album that Metro just dropped, crazy. You're right. Definitely can be a easy conversation with top 5. Easy.
For sure.
So,
Well, with that being said, for the most part, I think we agreed this episode. You guys were a little out of pocket, but what else is new? Oh, you said damn. That was 2017.
Yeah.
My bad. Living in the past.
Yo, damn. My man Jay Night staying up to date with the current events.
Patrick Starr.
I'm weak on social media. My bad, yo.
But with that being said, man, thank you guys for tuning in. We will catch you all on another episode of Ice Cream Social.
Yep. Appreciate you guys.
Adios.